What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Tonight, I have a very special tribute to a very special man, an individual that he is very well globally known, not only for his actions on the court, but as well as off. I think by now you have an idea of who I'm speaking of. That is Kobe Bean, the Mamba Bryant. Now, for us sports fanatics, we know very well what he did on the court, what he accomplished, how special this guy was, how much of a generational talent he was. It is unreal the things that he was able to accomplish on and off the court. For his on-the-court accolades, it is almost uncompromised in how good he is. Kobe Bryant, a five-time champion, leading his team and himself to the finals 7 times overall in his career. That is no joke of a feat. He is the 1997 Slam Dunk Contest champion. He was also the youngest All-Star in NBA history at 18 years old. Imagine that. You come in the league, 18 years old, fresh out of high school, and you make the All-Star team. You know what I mean? That is just foreshadowing of what is to come in a great career. We fast forward a little bit when he had the three-peat with Shaq with the Los Angeles Lakers between 2000 and 2002. I mean, those were great times. Very dominant play, but both were a force to be reckoned with. And if it doesn't highlight just who he was and what he did, his last game ever, his last career game ever, and I remember watching this game, scored 60 points. I mean, it's like a fairy tale ending. You know, it is that ribbon on top of that present when you come down Christmas morning and you see Santa come and brought your presents. That is what it is like for Kobe to just finalize his career with what he did with those 60 points. Immaculate, incredible. Now, with all that being said, and that is to be celebrated for what the man has done in his career on the court, not only was he an excellent human being on the court, but he was an even better man all outside of that facility, outside of basketball. He was a father. He was just a great overall human being. You could see it. Anybody that knew the man, talked about it, knew about it. Today is just a sad day. Even last night as LeBron James, as he continues to drink from the fountain of youth, it seems like, because the guy is just, he's another one that will be incredible. LeBron James passes Kobe for 3rd overall on the scoring list. And what does Kobe Bryant do? He may have probably, we don't know this, but he may have called LeBron James in private and congratulated him later on and whatever. But he announces his thoughts to the world. You know, he congratulates LeBron publicly to the whole entire world. I mean, if that just doesn't speak volumes to how unselfish the man was off the court, because and you can almost agree or argue that on the court he may have been a little selfish with the basketball, but only because of his competitive nature and his willingness and his ability to take over and be great. He also had an ability to take over off the court and be great. And what I mean by that is to be an idol to anyone, to everyone. You don't have to be a basketball fan to know who Kobe Bryant was. Kobe Bryant was a star in more ways than one. It's difficult for me to even make this video. I just felt like I wanted to put my piece into what many of you may already know. But Kobe Bryant is a guy that your kids should look up to as far as hard work. Hard work pays off. This man, he never took the easy way, man. He battled injuries. He battled criticism. He battled scrutiny early on in his career. He still came through and prevailed marvelously. The guy is a model stand-up guy. He is universally loved. What's even more heartbreaking is to add on to this, me being a father of 1, 2, I got the second one on the way. It hurts me to even think about his daughter, 13-year-old daughter, being on there as well, and him losing her. It's a tragedy. I can only imagine what went through their minds in those final moments. It's unfathomable. It really is. He leaves behind a family, he leaves behind a wife, he leaves behind a baby that's not that old. And this is where you start to think of him in as a normal human being, because sometimes us as fanatics, we tend to forget that these superstars and celebrities, while they may be big personality and big on a TV screen, they are still human just like you and I. They still have real feelings. They still have a real life behind what they do as entertainment for us. It is just unimaginable. You know, you got to just feel for his wife. You know, there's reports that she's even battling postpartum depression and I can't even imagine, you know. And hats off and condolences to the other lives that were lost on board. Because at the end of the day, no matter what their affiliation is, no matter who they are, they were still human beings. And just like any other human being on this planet, your life matters, everyone's lives matters. So we need to extend our thoughts and prayers with them as well. Kobe Bryant, you were one of the greatest guys ever. I looked up to you personally as well. And, you know, if more people, I guess I could say, would be more like you off the court, I think we live in a better place. Now, one last thing to lighten the mood, because my unathletic, trash at basketball, have an ass used to do this. And I know all you guys did in your youth. We all did it. And for you people that don't even know basketball, I'm sure you still heard about it. One more last time for my man, Kobe!